Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your 8 a.m. Vinyasa class. My name is Claire, for those that I haven't met. Welcome, it's lovely to see you all. So this is an all levels practice, so please work at your own pace, and if you have any injuries, please just do any modifications that work well for you, and listen to your body and make your way to child's pose at any point you just feel that you need to rest. So this is a feeling practice, not a doing practice. So just go inwards, be intuitive, and listen to your body. So making your way to a comfortable seat, grabbing a block, placing it under your sitting bones, and allowing the knees to be beneath the hips. And just leaning forward slightly so that you can just feel that natural curvature of the lumbar spine, and then rocking the weight back again. Placing your hands wherever it's comfortable, maybe palms down if you're wanting to just keep a little bit of the energy inwards, or palms up if you're feeling like it's a Monday and you could do with a little bit more energy. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and then just settle into a moment of quiet. Bring your eyes to a close, the internal gaze towards the horizon, and spend a moment scanning the internal landscape. What is the quality of your breath like? How are you feeling on this Monday morning? And then taking the attention to the external, scan your body from head to toe. And just see where you may like to take some attention today. Maybe your hips are feeling a bit tight. And take a really big breath. Feel the belly rise, the lungs fill, elongate the spine, lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. And as you exhale, just feel more and more grounded in the space. Let the shoulders relax. Let the jaw relax. Just taking a couple more breaths like that, good quality breaths. It is a beautiful thing to dedicate your practice to a person that you care about, or an intention. Maybe there's something that you're working on, or maybe just dedicate the practice to yourself. Maybe you just need some love. So whatever resonates for you, bring that into the mind's eye. And drawing a prayer up above the head, connect the palms and bring it down to the sternum. Connect the thumbs with the sternum and bow your third eye to your fingertips, sealing in your commitment to the next hour on the mat and sealing in your intention. Thinking your eyes to open, removing the block from under you. Maybe keeping it close by if you need it as a prop during your practice, and hitting play on your playlist. Settling into your seat. Today's class, we're just moving through some beautiful stretches, moving into the whole body, and then a flow, connecting with the breath. Placing the left arm down alongside you, bringing the right arm up and over, grounding down the right sitting bone, and stretching that arm up and over. Feel that beautiful stretch along the side body. Relax your head and neck. And then bringing that arm halfway, just in line with the shoulder, and just find a little neck stretch that works for you. Placing that hand down, grounding the right hand, lifting the left arm up and over. And just feel that connection of the left sitting bone with the mat, and stretch the left fingertips up and over. Breathing all the way along the side body. Waking up the spine, waking up the hips. Inhale, both arms down alongside you. Stretch them up overhead. Connect the palms. Breathe, stretch those fingertips up. Feel the elongation of your torso. Seated spinal twist towards the right. Place the right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. Inhale to elongate the spine and exhale, twist looking over the shoulder. Inhale, lift up your right arm and place it on top of the left arm for eagle arms. Take a twist. And lifting up the elbows to line up with the shoulders, tuck your chin. Just stretching out your cervical spine. Inhale, release that. Bring your arms up overhead. A prayer connects. Lift the fingertips up. Elongate your spine for a seated spinal twist towards the left. Connecting the hand to the knee. Inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, twist looking over the shoulder. Both sitting bones are grounded. Inhale, lift up the left arm. Place it over the right. Find eagle arms. Lift up the elbows to align with the shoulders and tuck the chin. Feel that stretch in the shoulder girdle. Inhale, release your hands. Place them behind the sitting bones and just lift up your pelvis. Rock the weight onto the shins. And you can just relax your head however it feels good. Just take a little stretch. And then placing your bum back down, change the cross of your legs. Bringing your palms to connect. We're going to do a little swivel of the palms. So swivel them and changing the direction of the cross, like you're crossing over your wrists. Stretch the palms out ahead of you, tuck your chin. Feel that stretch in the shoulder girdle. And then inhale, bringing your palms back, you're untwisting. It's a little higher grade. And you can twist in the other direction and stretch out ahead of you, tuck the chin, round the upper spine. Oh, it's a lovely release. And then bring the palms back to connect. Clasping your hands, push the palms away, again tucking the chin. We're just working into the shoulders. It's where we carry so much tension. Lift up the palms towards the ceiling. Try and release your head and neck wherever you can in these postures. And then up and over towards the left. So stretching the right side body. Keep the arms alongside the ears and keep the sitting bones grounded. Inhale, up towards the ceiling again and over towards the right. Stretch the left side body. Inhale, up towards the ceiling. Take the clasp behind your back. Big breath in, puff the chest forward. And exhale, fold. Bow the forehead down to the mat. Lift up the knuckles. And breathe into these postures. Start really connecting the breath with your movement. Release the clasp and rolling over the shins, find child's pose. Knees go nice and wide, big toes connect. Stretch your fingertips out in front of you and place your forehead down on the mat. This beautiful resting posture is available to you throughout the class, so please, no judgment, make your way here at any point. And just rock your weight a little bit from side to side. Feel your belly making its way down to the mat. The wider the knees are, the more space you have. And take the breath right the way along your spine. Stretch into the fingers. Take a big breath in and lift up your head. Take a gaze to the fingers and walk them over towards the right side, placing the left hand on top of the right. Maybe threading the fingers down to the webbing of the right hand and place your forehead back on the mat. Feel that suctioning of the left armpit down towards the mat. Feel your sitting bones heavy on the heels. And pulling down, you can really feel that beautiful activation along the left side body. Inhale to lift up and walk your hands to the left. Right hand on top of the left and thread the fingers down to the webbing. Place the forehead back down and take a little pull. Feel the right armpit suction cupping down to the mat. Feel the hips heavy on the heels. Breathe into the side body. Inhale through the center. Stretch your fingertips out. And on your exhale, lift up to all fours. Tabletop. Stack the knees under the hips, the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, cow. Scoop the chest forward and up. Open up the collarbones. Take the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, round for cat. Gaze to the navel, pushing into the hands, really rounding your upper spine. Feel the undulation of your spine. Exaggerate these movements. Inhale, cow. Lower the belly down and lift the heart space forward and up. Exhale, round for cat. Pushing the upper thoracic to the ceiling, gazing to the navel. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, neutral spine, thread the needle. The right arm lifts up. You can start by bending the elbow, bringing it alongside you, and then lifting up, so you're not jarring into the shoulder. Rotate your wrist. Create a little bit of space. And exhale, thread the needle through the gap on the left. Place the right cheek down, and you can choose to stretch the left fingertips towards the top of the mat. Keep your hips neutral. Placing the left hand, if you stretch it out, back under the shoulder. Right hand places back down for your tabletop. Moving straight to the other side. Thread the needle, bring your left arm up. Start by bringing the elbow in and then lifting up. Rotate the wrist. And exhale, place the arm through the gap. Place your left cheek down, stretching the right fingertips forward. And opening up into our shoulders. Feel that stretch into the right armpit. Right hand back under the right shoulder and place the left hand down. Inhale, cow. Undulating the spine again, warming things up. Exhale, round for cat. Push into the tops of your feet and hover your knees, stretching into the ankles, the tops of the feet, and keep the chin tucked, keep the gaze to the navel. We're firing up the belly, building a little bit of heat. Lower the knees down, inhale, cow. Gaze up, tailbone to the ceiling. Exhale, cat. Gaze to the navel, push into the tops of the feet, and hover the knees. Look at your hands, stretch the fingers nice and wide, ground down across the four corners. We hold for another couple of rounds of breath, feel the heat building in the belly. Lower the knees down, inhale, cow. One last time. Exhale, cat. Gaze to the navel, tuck the chin, and push into the tops of the feet, hover the knees. We hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Nice work. Lower the knees down, find a nice neutral spine, and step the left foot to the back of the mat. Rock the weight back and forth. Stretch into the toes, grounding down the hands. Feel the support and the connection with the mat. Big breath in, lift up the right knee, round your upper spine. You can keep the chin tucked and bring the knee to the tricep. Engage the core, lower the knee to the wrist. Lift the knee to the tricep and lower down to the wrist. One more time, up to the tricep. We pause here. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the foot back and up. Really extend that leg long. Keep the foot active. Take another big breath in. On your exhale, open up the hip. Keep the legs straight. Keep the shoulders squared. Breathe into the right hip. Opening up the hip flexor, and then bend the knee, and you can bring the heel to the glute. Inhale, three-legged dog. Square off the hips. Kick the foot back and up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step that foot out wide. Toes turn out, heel turns in. Rotate into the hip for a moment. Take 3 rotations one way and 3 rotations in the other direction. Start feeling into the ball and socket joint. Connecting with the breath. Pause here. Lower the back knee down. Bend. You can stay here if your knees are feeling a bit sensitive. So listen to your body. But otherwise, for a quad stretch, bend the knee, bring the heel to the glute and reach back for the top of the foot. Again, you can stay with your gaze to the mat or twist looking over the shoulder. Take another round of breath. Without slingshotting the foot, release it, lower it down, tuck the toes under and lift up the knee. Exhale, Melasana Squat, top of the mat. I'm going to turn to face you. So top of the mat, you're in your Melasana Squat. You can rotate your wrists for a moment. Nice wide squat, so that you're able to keep the sitting bones sort of hovering off the mat. Your feet are nicely grounded. We're going to eagle the right arm under the left arm. Round up into a little ball. So round your spine, tuck your chin. On your inhale, ground down your feet. Working into the legs, we're going to rise to standing. Inhale, lift the fingertips up and back. Take a gentle back bend. On your exhale, lower back down into your squat. Round into a little ball. Lowering the right hand down, stretch the left arm up and over. Big breath. And if you feel that your breath stops a little bit, then ease off. Exhale, release both hands down. We're going to eagle the left arm under the right. Round up into a little ball. On your inhale, pushing down, grounding down the feet. Use your leg strength. Lift up, fingertips back. Take a little back bend. Lowering back down into the squat. Use your legs. Keep your torso lifted until you reach the bottom and then tuck into a little ball. Release, ground down the left arm and lift the right arm up. Breathe in here. Exhale, release. Bring your hands back to pray. You're going to leave your left foot where it is. For runner's lunge, step the right foot back. Rotate into the hips. Take 3 in the one direction. And then change, 3 in the other direction. Lowering the back knee down. Again, you can choose to stay here or lift up, bend the knee and lift the foot towards the glute. Reach back, take hold of the foot. Quad stretch. Breathing into the stretch. Soften where you can soften. Exhale, gently releasing the foot. Place the hand down, tuck the toes, lift up the knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Kick the foot back and up. Stretch it long. Feel that engagement of the right foot with the mat. Activate the left foot. And then opening up the hip. Stack the hip joints, keep the leg long, square off the shoulders. Breathe. And then bend the knee, bring the heel to the glute. Exhale, 3-legged dog, and then ground the foot down, downward facing dog. Hips go high, heels go low. Lifting up onto the balls of the feet, heels make their way to the left side of the mat, toes to the right. Keep the hips high. Feel the stretch along the outer areas of the hip and thigh. Inhale through the center, lift up the hips, heels over to the right, toes to the left. Inhale back to your downward facing dog. And then lower the knees down, all fours. Tabletop position, stack the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Inhale for cow, chest moves forward and up. Exhale, round for cat. Gaze to your navel, really pushing into your hands. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Cat, gaze to your navel. Neutral spine comes next with your breath in, stepping the right foot to the back of the mat. Stretch into the toes, rock the weight back and forth. Take a big breath in, lift up the left knee. Exhale, bring the knee to the tricep. Lower it down to the wrist. Back up to the tricep. You can tuck the chin and round the spine here. Even engage the core a little more. And then lower down to the wrist. One more time. Back up to the tricep. And find your 3-legged dog breath in. Stretch that leg long. Melasana Squat comes next. Gaze to the top of the mat and stepping both feet to the top of the mat, finding your squat. Lower your sit bones down, hands through the heart center. We're going to lift up for the count of 5. For 4, keep your spine long. For 3, strong legs. 2, 1. Squeeze your glutes at the top, heel toe your feet to connect. Inhale, arms rise, high mountain. Stretch the fingertips up. Exhale to fold, fingertips down to the toes. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Stepping the left foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. Keeping the heel grounded, swivel the toes to turn out. Take your fingertips off the mat, the elbows will bend out to the sides. The knee faces in the direction of the toes. Exhale, round your spine, tuck the chin, and hover the crown of the head off the mat. Inhale, stretch your chin forward, take the gaze forward. Exhale to round, hover the crown of the head off the mat. Inhale, take the gaze forward. Pause here. Find your low lunge, swivel the toes back onto the mat, fingers on the mat. Prasarita to the left. Exhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn the toes in, the heels out. Let the head be heavy. And take hold of the outer edge of the feet, the big toes or the calves, wherever it feels good for you. Enjoy having your head beneath the heart or this fresh oxygenated blood. Maybe give your head a little shake, yes and no. Take another round of breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Place your hands under your shoulders. Top of the mat, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Rooted lunge, just stretching into that back leg. Feel the hip flexor starting to open up a little. Take the gaze forward. And Jianasana comes next. The knee steps under the hip, and then the front knee over the ankle. Arms lift up. Stretch the arms alongside the ears. Eagle the left arm under the right arm, and lift the elbows up to line up with the shoulders and tuck the chin, just stretching into the neck a little bit. Take another breath in, and on your exhale, open up to vertical twist to the right. Stretch the fingertips front and back. Take the gaze to the back fingertips or wherever it feels good for your neck. Inhale, and Jianasana, arms rise. Exhale, heart splits. If you would like to use your blocks to support you, that may be helpful. Otherwise, fingertips down to the ground. Flex your foot. Feel that stretch along the back line of the right leg. Try and level off the hips. Inhale, and Jianasana, arms rise alongside your ears. Exhale, back bend, windmill your arms down to the mat. Low lunge, tuck your back toes under, step forward, forward fold. Both feet connect, let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Step the right foot back, keep the left foot where it is. Turn the toes out, fingertips off the mat. Exhale, bow your forehead down. Let the crown of the head just lift up off the mat. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, take the gaze forward. Exhale to round down. Inhale, gaze forward, nice arch to your spine. Pause here, low lunge comes next. Swivel the toes to face forward again, hands back on the mat. Prasarita to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Turn the toes in and take whichever hand position you like. I'm going to work into my shoulders, so I'm going to take my hands behind my back, take a clasp, and lift the knuckles off the sacrum and towards the crown of the head. Breathing into my shoulders. Feel that release. Let the head be heavy. Take another round of breath. Release your arms, find a halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Low lunge, top of the mat. Lower the back knee down, rooted lunge. Working a little bit into that right hip flexor, the psoas. You can take some movement or just pausing, just with a nice stretch, whatever feels good for you. Take another round of breath. Inhale, Jianasana, arms rise. Front knee stacks over the ankle. Breathe here. Arms are nice and long alongside the ears. Eagle the right arm under the left. Try and connect the palms and lift up the elbows to align with the shoulders, tuck the chin. Breathe here. Keep the torso elongated. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Open up the arms. Take the gaze to the back fingertips. Inhale, Jianasana, both arms rise alongside the ears. Exhale, half splits. Lengthen that front leg. Level off the hips, flex the toes. Inhale, Jianasana, arms rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend, and then windmill them down. Low lunge, tuck the back toes under, lift up the back knee. Step back to your high plank, moving through your first chaturanga of today. You can go from a high plank to a low plank or use your knees as a modification. Rock the shoulders ahead of the wrists and lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, pushing into the tops of the feet, and you can lift up the knees off the mat, shining the heart space forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Start by tucking the chin, rounding the spine, rolling over the toes, hips go high. Inhale, look to your hands, step, jump or walk, top of the mat. Forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Bringing your hands to your thighs. I'm going to turn to face you. We're going to move through some spinal undulation. So start with taking a breath in, extend your chin forward. On your exhale, round your spine. And then stick your chin forward. So just keep going, connect with your breath. Taking this into the spine, feeling this in the hips, and just warming up your body. Take another couple. And then just leveling off. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, side bend. Lowering your left arm down, stretching your right arm up and over. Inhale, both arms rise. And over to the other side. Stretch your left arm up and over. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga, high to a low plank. Use your knees if you need a modification. Otherwise, drop the weight ahead of the wrists. Suction cup the elbows alongside the ribs. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Scoop the chest forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Roll over the toes, hips go high, heels go low. Reset. Connect back in. Keep your focus. Inhale, right leg rises, three-legged dog. Level off the hips. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Connect. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, across the body. Feel the twist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, take the gaze between your hands and step forward. Low lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Lengthen the leg, bow the forehead to the knee. Exhale, low lunge. Rock the weight forward, take the gaze forward. Two more of these. Inhale, pyramid, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge. Last time to hold. Inhale, pyramid. Lengthen the leg, bow the forehead to the knee. Breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, low lunge. Root to rise. Feel both feet connecting firmly into the mat. High crescent lunge. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. You may choose to microbend that back knee slightly to give yourself extra support and to level off the hips. On your exhale, straighten the front leg. Keep your drishti, your focal point. Inhale, high crescent lunge, bend the knee. Exhale, lengthen the knee. Keep the arms straight and strong alongside the ears. Inhale, high crescent lunge, bend the knee. Last time. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Pause here for a moment. On your exhale, move to full aeroplane. Launch off the back leg, arms alongside the torso. Try and keep your focal point. Lift up the back leg, arms alongside you. Lift the heart space forward and up. We're going to step back to a high crescent lunge. So with control, step back, arms rise. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Arms parallel, palms face down to the mat, nice bend to your front knee. Eagle the back arm under the front arm. Inhale, the fingertips go up and back. Exhale for ostrich, bow down, equidistant between your warrior two feet. Take a rounded breath. And inhale, lift yourself back up. Release your arms, warrior two. Stretching front and back. Tearing the mat away. Feel that stretch with your feet. Connect the feet. Switching on your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Front arm goes up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Front arm, front thigh. Or you can lower it down to the inseam. Back arm up and over. Feel that stretch from the hip all the way up to the fingertips. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down, low lunge, top of the mat. Side plank comes next. Swivel onto the outer edge of the back foot, stack your feet, lift up the right fingertips. Finding any modification that works for you. If this feels too much, just placing the right foot halfway down the mat. Work at your own pace. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down, high to a low plank. And you can always skip this out, moving straight to down dog, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the chin, roll over the toes, hips go high, heels go low. Reset. Find your breath. Maybe bending your knees one at a time or both, ski sloping the spine. Feel into this shape. Pause. Stay in your down dog for a moment. Three-legged dog, left leg rises. Stretch that foot back and up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the foot back and up. Exhale, across the body to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, look between your hands, step forward. Inhale, pyramid. Lengthen the front leg, bow the forehead to the knee. Exhale, rock the weight forward, find your low lunge. Two more of these. Inhale for pyramid, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge. Last time to hold. Inhale, pyramid. Lengthen the leg, bow the forehead to the knee. For three, for two, for one. Rock the weight forward, find your low lunge. Ground down your feet. Feel that connection first. Reach to rise. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift the arms alongside the ears. Maybe micro-bending the back knee to align the hips. We breathe. We find the connection. And on the exhale, lengthen the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Find your dristi. Inhale, high crescent lunge, bend the knee. Last time, exhale, straighten the leg. And inhale, high crescent lunge. On your exhale, full airplane, launch. Kick off the back leg. Find your balance. Arms alongside your torso and lift the chest forward and up. Feel the shoulder blades connecting. Take another breath. We're stepping back to high crescent lunge with control. Arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. The knee stacks over the ankle and the back foot is at a 45-degree angle. When you feel that the feet are really connecting, it switches on your legs. Eagle the back arm under the front, lift the elbows up to align with the shoulders and tuck your chin. Fingertips go up and back, arch your spine, and exhale, round down for ostrich. Bring your head and your arms equidistant between your warrior 2 feet. Let the head be heavy. Inhale to rise, lift the arms up, and open back up to warrior 2. Nice bend to your front leg. Thigh almost parallel to the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Front arm goes up and back. Feel that side body stretch. Exhale, extended side. Front arm can rest on the front thigh or place it on the inseam. Back arm up and over. Inhale, warrior 2. Stretch your arms out. Round the shoulders away from the ears. Windmill your hands down to the mat, finding your low lunge. And then onto a side plank. Ground down, the hands swivel onto the outer edge of the back foot. You can stack your feet or find a supported option of bringing that left foot halfway down the mat. Push the hips up, engage the core. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down, high to a low plank. Suction cup the elbows to the ribs. Inhale, up dog, pushing into the tops of the feet. Let the heart space shine forward, pushing into the hands. Exhale, down dog. Start by tucking the chin, rounding the spine, and then rolling over the toes. Nice work. Looking to your hands, step or jump, top of the mat. You can always take a walk. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Arms alongside the ears. Pinky fingers slightly inwardly rotates. Feel the engagement of your core. Tuck your pelvis slightly. The knees are in alignment. The kneecaps line up. Take a big breath in and lift up onto the balls of your feet. Lower your sit bones down a little more and find your focal point. We're going to pause here. For 3, for 2, for 1. Lower your heels down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lifting up onto the balls of the feet. For flying chair, the arms go back, the chest moves forward. Feel the shoulder blades connecting. Inhale, the arms move forward. Keep the heels lifted. Switch on the core. Slight tuck of your pelvis. Arms go back. Strong legs. Inhale, arms go forward. Lower the sit bones down. Find your balance. And exhale, the arms go back. Last time, inhale, the arms go forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga, high to a low plank. Rock the weight forward and halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest moves forward, open up the heart space. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck and round. Inhale, 3-legged dog, kick the foot back and up. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Root to rise, inhale, high crescent lunge, arms lift up. Big breath in here. Exhale, aeroplane, launch. Lift up the back leg. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, open up the heart space, lift up that back leg a little more. Inhale, 1-legged mountain. Lift up the leg, arms alongside your ears. Full eagle, left arm under the right, left leg up and over the right leg. Lower down into your seat. Keep the torso lifted. Squeeze your limbs together. Nice compression here. Inhale, 1-legged mountain. Exhale, low flying warrior. Bend your standing leg and pendulum that back leg all the way. Bring the ball of the foot down and lift up, high crescent lunge. Align your hips to a neutral position and breathe. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up to the side. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Front arm goes up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Front arm, front thigh, back arm up and over. You can choose to take a bind here. Bringing the top arm up and back. Taking hold of the fleshy bit of your thigh or an item of clothing, opening up that top shoulder, opening up the ribs. Inhale, warrior two. Through the center, rise to star. Fingertips up, toes turn out. Engage the core, elongate the side bodies. Exhale, find horse. Lower down a little bit more. Inhale, arms rise. You can choose to lift up onto the balls of the feet, really working your proprioception, or keep the heels grounded. Exhale, push down the center line. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, push down the center line, palms pushing down towards the mat. Last time, inhale, gathering up the energy alongside you, and exhale, push down the center line. Lower the heels, inhale, rise to star. Back of the mat, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, front arm goes up and back. For full triangle, bump the hips back, stretch the fingertips forward and rotate. You can choose to pull up on the ankle, the shin, or place the back of your hand into your inner thigh. Stretch the fingertips up. Pause here, take a breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise through the center, rise to star. Top of the mat, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands down, find a low lunge. An opportunity for a handstand practice or finding a standing split. Lift up the back leg, flexing the foot, engaging the standing leg, and you can choose to take a hand behind the calf. Lift up that back leg, square off your hips, or if you're in handstand or bunny hops, just getting a little bit of air time. We pause for another 3 breaths, for 2, for 1. Chaturanga, step back, high to a low plank. Rock the weight forward and down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the chin, roll over the toes, hips go high, heels go low. Ground down the hands. Take this opportunity to reset. Left side. Inhale, left leg rises, kick the foot back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Tuck and round, really rounding your spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Grounding down your feet. Really feeling that you've got your stability, root to rise. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Finding your balancing point. Align your hips to a neutral position, maybe micro-bending that back knee. Exhale, aeroplane. Launch off the back leg. Lift the heart space forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Lift up that back leg. Keep the foot active. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Thigh parallel. You can keep the knee bent. Arms alongside the ears. Eagle, the right arm under the left. Right leg up and over the left. Align your hips into the center line. Try and tuck the foot behind the calf. Obviously, if this doesn't work, any way of balancing is good. It's just an opportunity to calm down the mind, to see where your thoughts are at today. When you have a more calm mind, you're far more able to balance. Take another round of breath. Releasing all this fresh oxygenated blood from your compression. Lift up the leg. One-legged mountain. Low flying warrior. Push the palms together, bend the standing leg, and bring the foot to the back of the mat. Step back, inhale, high crescent lunge. Elongate the torso, ears away, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse to warrior. Front arm goes up and back. Take the gaze up if you would like, if it feels good for your neck. Exhale, extended side angle. Front arm on the front thigh or on the inseam. The back arm reaches up and over. If you took a half bind on the other side, reach that top arm up and back. Take hold of the thigh. Open up the shoulder. Open up the chest. Finding your extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Through the center, rise to star. Exhale to horse. Lift up onto the balls of the feet. We're going to work on our balance again. Engage the core. Find your drishti. Arms rise. Inhale. Exhale, push down the energy through the center line down towards the mat. Inhale, gather up the energy. Big wide arm span. Exhale, push down the center. One more time. Inhale, lift up and lower down a little more. Really use your legs. And exhale, push down. Lower the heels, rise to star. Back of the mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straight in the front leg. Front arm goes up and back. For full triangle, bump the hips back. Stretch the fingertips forward and take a rotation, 12 and 6 on a clock. You can push the back of your hand into your inner calf area and stretch, stacking the joints from the wrists all the way down. Breathe here. Open up that top shoulder. Open up the rib cage. You externally rotating that top hip and breathe. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale through the center, rise to star. Top of the mat, exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Arm stretches up and back. Exhale, windmill down to the mat. We're all going to take a little bit of a bunny hop here or handstand practice just to get the blood flowing a little bit. So kick your heels to your bum. Get a bit of air time. Keep going. Nice work. And if you really have a bit of air time, because there's no one to kick around you, try and get your legs all the way up. Another 3, for 2, for 1, chaturanga, high to a low plank. Rock the weight forward and halfway down. Suction cupping those elbows alongside the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest moves forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Roll over the toes. Hips go high. Heels go low. Find your breath. This practice of moving with the breath allows you to develop a sense of focus. It's like a moving meditation. Very little else comes into your mind when you're focusing about what posture comes next and how to get there, how to stay there. It's a beautiful practice. Looking to the top of the mat, step, jump, or walk your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold. Slowly rolling the spine up to Tadasana. Inhale, shoulders lift up, back, and down. Take one more. Inhale, up, back, and down. We're going to keep the right foot where it is and step the left foot back, warrior one. Align the hips to neutral, back foot at a 45-degree angle. The knee stacks over the ankle with the front foot. And open up the palms to face forward. Feel the connection of the shoulder blades. And then take a clasp behind your back. Take a breath in and elongate the heart space forward. Stretch. Feel the connection of the shoulder blades. Connect the palms together if you can. And lift the knuckles up off the sacrum. And bow down, humble warrior. Bring your head to the inside of the calf. And lift the knuckles up and over. If you would like to take a bind, release the arms and take your bind. Lifting up the shoulder towards the ceiling, opening up the chest to the side. Wherever you are, we're going to release our hands down, finding a standing splits. Lift up the back leg. Breathe here. Taking hold of the calf, lift up the back leg, keep the foot active. And exhale, both feet connect, forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine, reset. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, spinal rolls, rolling up the spine. Feel the stacking of the vertebrae, and then the shoulders lift up, back, and down. Moving to the other side. Keep the left foot where it is and step the right foot back. Warrior One feet. The hips align to a nice neutral position. So your feet are on two different tracks. You should be able to actually rotate your hips so that the hip bones face the front. The back foot's at a 45-degree angle. And bring the palms to face forward. Connect the shoulder blades behind you. Feel that activation and then take the palms. Take a clasp of the hands, connect the palms. And lift the knuckles off the sacrum, allowing the chest to open up. Take a big breath in here first, and then exhale, bow down. Humble warrior. Lift the knuckles up and over, or take the bind if we did so on the other side. And just continue to breathe. Wherever you are, releasing the hands down, finding your standing splits, lifting up the back leg, and taking hold of the calf. Find that activation, square off the hips. And 2 feet meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale to fold. Slowly rolling your spine up to Tadasana. Feel the connection, and then roll the shoulders up, back, and down. One more shoulder loop, up, back, and down. Inhale, arms rise, high mountain. Stretch the fingertips up, and exhale to fold, fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Pausing here. We're lowering down to the mat. Slowly, you can move faster if you would prefer, but slowly let's take the engagement, rock the weight forward ahead of the wrists. Squeeze your abdomen, feel that activation of your core, and slowly lowering down. Really hugging the elbows alongside the rib cage. For 4, for 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. For locust, zip up your legs. And for this one, let's take a clasp of our hands behind the back. Let the knuckles rest on the sacrum for a moment and chin down on the mat. Big breath in. And exhale, lift up your head and chest. Shine the heart space forward. Lift the knuckles off the sacrum. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift up another set of ribs. Push into the tops of the feet. Nice. Exhale, release. Take the gaze to the right. Arms alongside you, let the heels flop out to the sides, the toes turn in, and wiggle your hips from side to side. And just breathe in here. Connect back in with the breath. For a second set, I invite you, if you've got a strong spine, you can lift up your feet. Taking a clasp behind your back. Lift up your legs for a moment, chill on the mat. Big breath in. Lift up your head and chest. Lift the knuckles off the sacrum. And if you choose to lift the feet, squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the palms if you can. Connect them, that's great. And push the knuckles to the back of the mat. Exhale, release. Take the gaze to your left. Turn the toes in, heels flop out. Wiggle your hips from side to side. And breathe. Placing your hands down alongside your shoulders, tuck your toes under and make your way to downward facing dog. Hips go high, heels go low. Looking to your hands, find a seat. Just making your way to a seat. I'm going to turn to face you. Stretch your right leg long, your left sole of the foot towards the inner thigh. And allowing your right arm to go alongside the right leg, the left arm stretches up and over. Open up the side body. Try and release your head and neck. Placing the left hand behind the left sitting bone, we're going to push into the left shin and lift the bum up and stretch the right fingertips up and over the head. Lengthen that right leg. Pushing into the heel. Lower your bum back down and we're changing legs. Switching the legs over and placing the left arm along the inseam of the left leg. Right arm stretches up and over. Grounding down the sitting bones, try to relax your head and neck. Take out any tension that you may still be carrying in your shoulders and neck area. Stretch the fingertips up and over. Feel that lengthening along the side body and placing the right fingertips or right hand grounds down behind the sit bones and lift up the left arm up and over. Pushing into the right shin and the left heel. Swooping back down, bum grounds down. Reverse tabletop, feet are hip distance apart, hands placed behind the sitting bones. Just a little reset. I like to keep my chin tucked and take the gaze down to the pelvis or the belly button. Take another round of breath, push up a little bit, squeeze the glutes, reset, and lower back down. Lowering all the way down to the mat. So make sure you're positioned at the top of the mat, the feet are at the top of the mat. And rounding your spine, tuck the chin, slowly rolling down, connecting the vertebrae as you move. Connecting the whole spine. Nice. Bring the heels close to the glutes and brush your fingertips across the heels. Feet are placed hip distance apart for bridge. Big breath in, push your pelvis up to the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs, feel that activation. And you can choose to take a clasp with your hands beneath your sacrum and start squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, creating a shelf for your head and neck. Take another 2 rounds of breath. And then if you've got your hands connected, release your hands. Lift up your right leg, stretch it up to the ceiling. Rotate your wrist, keep your core engaged, keep your hips level, and bring your right ankle to the left thigh. And then lower your bum down. You've got your supine figure 4. Lift up the left foot. Lift up the left foot and take hold of the hamstring. I also quite enjoy taking hold of the shin. It's a little bit of a stronger stretch. Keep the right foot flexed. If you've got the hamstring, it's also quite nice to play around with lengthening that leg. Foot up to the ceiling. Wherever you are, release the left foot down to the mat. Cactus your arms or stretch them wide and gently lower the knees to the right and take the gaze to the left. Lift up your left arm overhead. Right hand takes hold of the left wrist and gently draw the left hand over towards the right. Your gaze is into the left armpit. Feel that beautiful big stretch and opening up. Breathe. Release and soften where you can release and soften. Inhale through the center, release the cross of the ankle. Brush the heels with your fingertips, we're moving into bridge. Lift the pelvis up to the ceiling. If you took a connection of the hands under the sacrum, do the same here again. Edge the shoulder blades to connect, push the pelvis up. Take a big, beautiful, long breath. And then gently release the clasp of your hands, taking the left leg high. Rotate the ankle. Push the hips up. Feel the activation. And then gently lower the ankle onto the right thigh. And lower your bum down for your supine figure 4. Lift up the right foot, take hold of the hamstring or take the shin, whatever you did on the other side. Feeling into the glute, feeling into the hip. If you lengthen the leg on the other side, you can do the same. And wherever you are, gently lowering the foot down, cactus the arms or lengthen them long, and guide the knees over to the left and your gaze over to the right. Lifting up the right arm, take hold of the wrist with your left hand, so stretching both arms overhead. Taking your gaze into the right armpit. And again, just allowing the breath to flow. If your eyes aren't closed, close them. And inhale, finding a nice neutral spine. Hug your knees into your chest and lift the legs straight up to the ceiling for gravity hugging pose. Let your arms lift up as well. Rotate your wrists, flick your fingers, rotate and flex and point the feet, allowing this last little bit of lymph drainage, an opportunity for a little bit more circulation, of having the extremities above the heart space. Starting to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, where we have for a while that beautiful rest and digest, an opportunity for our bodies to find more of a state of homeostasis, where we can actually heal ourselves more efficiently. Happy baby, bend the knees, take hold of the arches of the feet. And the wider the knees go, the more ability you have to lengthen the spine down to the mat, opening up the groin, the hips. Allow the shoulders to round back onto the mat, actively pushing the lumbar spine down onto the mat. And giving your knees a final big, beautiful hug. Roll into a little ball. Giving yourself a massive, big, loving hug. Saying happy Monday. Big breath in and release to final Shavasana. If you have an opportunity to make your way back here after closing the class, this is probably the most beneficial posture that you can ever do. So try and find another 10 minutes to relax after class. Take your attention to your breath, your big, beautiful belly breath. Feel the breath moving past the diaphragm, filling the lungs. Feel the prana energy or life force energy moving through the body, coursing through the veins. And give yourself a full body scan from head to toe, seeing where you can take the last little bit of energy to release and soften. Bring your intention back to your mind's eye. Start becoming aware of your external environment. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe take a beautiful big stretch. A yawn, lick your lips. And when you're ready to move, gently rolling onto whichever side is available. Prop your head up with your arm. And then using your other arm to allow yourself back into a seat. And keep your eyes closed or a fuzzy gaze. Bring your palms to connect at the heart center and rub your palms together. Create some heat, aligning the hemispheres of the brain and placing your warm palms over your eyes. Feel that heat and then gently opening up your eyes, allowing some light, and bring your palms back to connect at the heart center. Bow your third eye to your fingertips, seal in your practice. Give yourself love, extend it out to everyone who practiced with you, those in your family. To yours, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Namaste.